Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this Davis single 9 watt LED weatherproof batten. Now I got this from the electrical store today. Now this fitting, I actually ordered this about 2 months ago. Apparently Davis ran out of stock of these in Australia, so they had to get one from overseas. Because Davis also sell these battens in overseas as well. They probably make them in England as well. So I think they probably got this one from England, okay? Yeah, so Davis makes ink stuff products in England. So does Clipsal and HPM, Compton, and all that. Most of our Australian known brands of electricals here are also manufactured over in England. All right, so this is the batten here. Now this is hopefully you saw the Minitronics batten, okay? Because this is identical to it, and I have the Minitronics batten behind it. Okay, so here it is. Okay, now this is technically similar to the Minitronics, except the difference between this and the Minitronics one, which is this one, is that this one's slim chassis. Okay, you can see it's narrow. This one here is wide. Now there is also a double version available, which is the same chassis as this one. Okay, except it's 2 tubes. Okay, this wide one you can get in a single, double, or a triple. Okay, so this is a triple made by Minitronics. Another thing about this batten, as you can see, I've also gotten a plug for the hole, because you might remember the hole here. Okay, now I've finally got a plug for it. Okay, the plug came with this. Okay, so I put the plug in the hole here to plug it off. Okay, and that works very well. Now both of these, as you can see, they are identical. Okay, there is a few minor differences. One difference is the branding, of course. Another difference is the shape of the clips that hold the diffuser on. Another difference is the shape of the rim sides of the plate. Okay, now the Davis one here actually has a is LED tube only, so you can't use fluorescent in it. Okay, so it's for LED only. There's no ballast. Now, it did come with a ballast when I bought it, but it was electronic, and I've converted it to LED only. I even put the warning sticker on the front. Okay, the same. Even this one has it on the front. Okay. Now, the plate design on this one's a little different to this one. On the older ones, they were different. Okay, on these newer ones, it's not the same thing. Okay, the plate is held on by the same 2 rotating parts, just like on this one here. Okay, this one here does have a starter for the LED tube, but the LED tube starter is actually hidden inside the chassis of the batten. It sits up on the back of the plate, and it sits up inside there. So to change that, you need to take the plate up, okay, and then you can change it. Now this one here has bored-through starters, okay, except for the middle tube. The middle tube, the starter is actually inside the batten, so to change it, you take the plate up, and then you can swap it over. I also put a switch on this too. Okay, it's a weatherproof switch. Okay, one of the same kind of switches as what I used on this one. Okay, it's this one here is the same switch as what I used on the DJ lights, except it's got a weatherproof grommet. So you can see it's one of these. Okay, except this one only has one switch because it's only one tube. Okay. Another thing is I put a cord on it and a cable gland, of course. That's actually a cable gland. I think that came off the old radioactive element batten chassis. And yeah, so. Now, there's not really much inside the chassis of these fittings, okay, other than the wires, okay, and where the ballast normally would be. Now, this one here was emergency. This is also available in emergency too, okay, but this one here is the Minitronics, okay. Now, there's actually Legrand, okay, Legrand Lighting make a similar batten with the same design, okay, but they're just different brandings, really, okay, and so does Thomas and Betts. They have a batten available, which is the same design. Okay, now lamp holders on this are a little different to the non-weatherproof battens like these. Okay, so they just clip up inside there. The plate on this is actually identical to the Tough Light. Okay, you've probably seen the Tough Light battens that I showed you earlier. Okay, now we're going to fire this thing up and see it turn on. And for those of you who are interested, this is actually one of the yellow LED tubes. Okay, you might remember the yellow LED tubes. I've got one in here. Okay, because apparently I didn't have any more whites left, so we're going to use the yellow one. Okay, so let's turn this on. Here we go. Okay, now it's yellow. Okay, it's not white. Of course, on camera it does look white, but it is yellow. Okay, so this will be good to use as a bug light. So if I went camping or anything, I'll take this and I'll probably have the yellow tube in it, and I can use it as a bug light. This thing is watertight, of course. It's got a nice watertight seal around the diffuser. Okay, and these plugs are watertight too. The switch is watertight, and so is the cable gland. So if I dropped this in the lake or anything, it wouldn't get damaged in any way. Okay, the plug it has is just a Clipsal plug. Okay, I put that on there. But that's working. Okay, there's no hum whatsoever because of its LED. It doesn't blink. Okay, So no blinkage, just instant on because it's LED. So yeah, so it's a very good batten. I love this batten. I'm really having fun with it, especially after a 2-month waiting period when it's supposed to have only been 2 days. Okay, on the back of the batten, you got all these feet. Okay, of course, like this one has it too. Weatherproof battens usually have these on the back. Okay, because you really can't set them flat on the ceiling or the wall or wherever you're mounting it to. You can also get this in the longer length as well. Okay, this is the short one. They do also come in the longer length. Okay, the 1.2 meter. This is the 60 centimeter, but they're also available in 1.2 meters like these element battens. Okay, and there is also a double version as well. Okay, this is the triple version. Okay, and this is the single slim body version. Okay, I might even get the single and the double in this configuration. Okay, but right now I just have this. This one here I can use as a double and a single. I can have 1 tube on at a time or 2 at a time. This one here is only just 1 tube. Okay, so there you go. So that's a very nice batten. Okay, so that is my Davis single 9-watt LED weatherproof batten. Hope you enjoyed, and that will be it.